Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Kunal Patel, and in my previous video we have seen the theoretical concepts of logistic regression. Now we are going to turn that concept into the practical example. So in this example we are going to talk about the predicting a person bought the insurance according to his or her age or not. Okay, so here we have one data set, that is insurance underscore data.csv. You can see over here. Okay, uh, if you wonder about this line, then I'm using every time in my videos, this in my program, this particular line to make my graphs visible clearly, right? So this is especially for those machines are supporting retina display. For that you can put this. Okay, now these are the basic libraries you need to import. Now you are able to do that. Here our first model, that is we are going to import the insurance data.csv. Here what is x and y? X and y is this age, x is age and y is body insurance. So here to train our model, so this is dependent and independent variable, right? So x is our age and y is our body insurance. So to fetch that rows and calls, we are using ilog function. So you can easily use this function with any kind of data set. You just need to change the values over here. Now we are going to train our model, right? So let's try to understand this. This is from sklearn model selection. We are going to select train, test and split. So what we are doing, we are creating a training and testing set for us, right? So x train x test, y train y test. So this function automatically convert your data into these four variables. Here we are keeping a ratio for training 80% and for testing 20%. So whatever total number of data you have, so 80% data will go for training, 20% data will go for testing. So if you check, so this is our X test. So this is 6 data we have for testing. So around 27 data we have. From that 6 data, that is 20% we have for testing. Now we are going to create our model. So for that, first of all, we are going to use a logistic regression. So here we are going to create the object model for the logistic regression, and then we are going to train our model. So whenever actually you are using fit function, so fit function means you are training your model, right? So with the use of x train and y train. So if you get this, then you're successfully your model is trained. Now you can check the variables like by writing like this. Okay, now what actually we are going to predict the value. So for this is test value, this is for our test value. So x is our age, remember guys, right? So what we are going to do, we are going to predict the percentage, or we can say the probabilities of the particular x. So for this, okay, right? So this is for predict. So if you are confused with the what is y predict, what is x train and all that, then you can visit my previous videos. So in that I have in detail explain all these things. So this is our prediction model. This is our y predict, right? So if you print the value of y predict, then it is 110010, right? So at the age of 44, 40, 45 and 56, they are going to definitely going to buy the particular, you can say, insurance. Then 00 means 21, 22 age, at the age that we are not planning to buy. And this is actual data and this is the actual predictions, right? So now uh, what we are going to do, we are going to calculate the score value. So we are going to check the accuracy of our model, right? And we are also printing the coefficients and slope and coefficient values of our model. So here you can see calculating score is nothing but the accuracy. So here we have 1.0. You every time you run the code, you will get the different values, right, guys? Because this is a random, you can say taking some training models, training datas, testing datas, right? So this way you can check the accuracy, slope, and each and everything. Now, if I want to print the actual data and predicted data, so this is my Y test and this is my predicted Y. So you can see almost same. So that's why my accuracy is 1.0, right? Now I want to plot this. So here I am using a scatter plot. So to print the data, so here zeros and ones, only zero, between 0 and 1 we have data. So that's why you will find the all the points, blue points between 0 and 1. And then we have uh, draw the regression line. So you can imagine that this is our regression line, right? Now this is for testing data. So this is a testing graph. So you can see over here. Now, the same we are going to solve with the sigmoid function. So here actually we are going to predict our values. So you can see over here that here sigmoid. So remember guys, in my PPT, I have shown in my previous video, I have shown the equation that is 1 upon 1 plus e raised to minus z. So instead of z, I have to here x, right? So here we are going to create one function, prediction function. We are passing the age. So for the specific age, we are going to predict whether that person is going to is has bought the particular insurance or not, right? So here you can see, so we can put the slope and b0 b1 values over here. We can calculate the sigmoid function with the use of this, and then we are going to predict the values. So here after running, I have not changed this. So 48, so it's less than zero point 0.5, which means so the person at the age of 24 is not going to buy the insurance, is not bought the insurance, right? But if I check with the 56, then it is almost 996. So it is a more than zero point 0.5, which means a person with 56 age will buy the insurance, right? So I hope you can understand this very simple example. So you can implement this example by your own with the selecting this video, right? And you can get the idea how the logistic regression and sigmoid function works, right? So I hope you find this video very useful to you guys, and happy learning.